Baby, what's your deadline? That's a question that I had to ask myself this year. What's my deadline? Because, baby, I had one. My deadline was that I had a 90-day quote and I had to get my book cooking and finished before them 90 days was up. I had to meet that deadline because if I hadn't met that deadline, that meant that that would have cost me more money. You know, I can use a increase in price, and that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to rush to meet your deadline. And have you ever told yourself that you needed to make a change and that you needed to make a change in how you were doing things so that you could meet your deadline because what you was doing was not working? Have you ever told yourself, sometimes we have to get on ourselves, and I always tell people sometimes you got to put yourself in check. You got to talk to yourself. You got to tell yourself, okay, baby, Dana, it's time to wake up, girl. You running out of time, and this clock is ticking, and you need to meet your deadline before your time runs out. Because your time is approaching, baby, and it's approaching fast. It's about to run out. What you gonna do? Sometimes we gotta talk to ourselves and we gotta tell ourselves that in order to give ourselves some kind of jump start. You know what I'm saying? We gotta push ourselves sometimes. Hey, you ain't crazy for pushing yourself. Sometimes we got to talk to ourselves. Sometimes I talk to myself and tell myself, girl, you better hurry up and get on. You better get on and do what you got to do. So we ask ourselves a question, and you need to ask yourself the question that, what is your deadline? Your deadline may not be like my deadline, which was, hey, I had to hurry up and get a book written within that 90-day quote before my price went up that I could not afford. But you know what? What I put in my mind was the fact that I knew I could do it because I believed it was possible. And if you believe that whatever it is that you want to do and you want to accomplish in life is possible, you can reach that goal. And a lot of times, in order to reach that goal, you got to change the way that you are doing things. And one of the things, or some of the things that I had to change, was I couldn't go out and do a lot of things that I wanted to do in order to make the changes that I needed to make to be able to have my book ready to get ready to go to press. So what did that mean? That means I had to make a lot of sacrifices. And honey, I sacrificed a lot of sleep. I sacrificed a lot of days that maybe I could have been doing some other things. But what I thought about was what it would be like and what I could do if I accomplished the task of completing my book. Oh, and I was able to think on that and ponder on that, and that gave me the encouragement that I needed in order for me to make the change. And we must make changes and adjustments. And just like Les Brown said, if you don't make a move on life, life will make a move on you. And sometimes we are not always ready for the move that life would make on us because it could be at a very inappropriate time. It could be at a time that we're not ready for it. And it can really throw us back into a situation that we don't even want to wake up and look at. We are not always ready for the move that life makes on us. But when it comes, sometimes it sets a fire up under your feet and gets us to thinking seriously about the state and condition of our lives. And many times when life makes an uncomfortable move on you, it is the very blessing that you need to go to your greatness. Everybody wants to go to greatness. But honey, greatness doesn't come without a struggle. Greatness does not come without work. Greatness does not come without sacrifice. Greatness does not even come without making mistakes. Because a lot of times you have to make many mistakes in order to find out what it is you shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and through your mistakes, you gain perfection. So I don't feel bad about making mistakes. Matter of fact, I appreciate some of the mistakes I made. I won't make those mistakes again, but those mistakes help me to do things a lot better the next time. So when we think about it, we ask ourselves the question, how did life make its move on us to get us out of the comfort zone? In my own case, how life moved on me to get me out of my comfort zone, I knew that I had to do something. Summer was coming, and my seniority on the list, you know what I'm saying, was very low. And I knew I wasn't going to work this summer. So I had to think of something fast, girl. You got to do something fast, because you got to find a way to make it, not only through the summer, but you need to find a way, girl, to make it for the rest of your life. And that was enough drive to get me to pushing and thinking and pondering and working and sacrificing and thinking about what I could do to make a difference in my life that will give me a better tomorrow. That's what did it for me when I thought about it. And you need to think about, what type of move is life making on you now? And if life is making a move on you now, are you right now thinking about your next move? Because at all times, there's really never a time in life where we should be comfortable enough not to think about, okay, what's the next move? What's the next move? Because we haven't got there yet. I haven't gotten there yet. So I'm still thinking about moves. I'm still thinking about more moves that I got to make. You know? And you can meet your deadlines. And you got to believe that you will make that change. You will make that change that you need to make in order to better your life's condition. And when you think about that project, that goal, that dream, that vision that you have to make life more better for you, to make life more comfortable for you, to make life more successful for you, you will do whatever it is in your power to make it happen. And I'm telling you, all you got to do is believe in yourself. Things don't always happen right away. You know, you might get discouraged sometimes. Things may seem a little slow. Right now, my book sales seem very slow to me, but I'm not resting on that, because I know that as long as I hold steady and I keep driving forward, little by little by little, I'm going to reach my mark, guaranteed. And I'm already on the next book. I don't know when I'll finish with it, but I guarantee you one thing: I am already on the next book. And you're already on some project that you have. You're already on it. And some of you are thinking about a project that you need to start. What I would like to say to you is, get started. Stop waiting. Go on and do the darn thing. Because guess what? If you believe in yourself, all things, I'm saying that all things are possible. Because you can, if you think you can. This is Dana Dixon Tate, and this is the first part of hey, meet your deadline.